Hi everyone. I'm going to go back to my old files and start recording everything back in English. We have made about 250 videos in Korean, and now I'm going to re-record all of that in English. It'd be fun. How long is that going to take? 2 years? 3 years? Nah, it's not going to take that long. Just in case you don't know who I am, I'm a college guidance teacher in Seoul, Korea. I've been doing this job for the past 20 years. I studied this consulting company in year 2000. God, that makes me feel old. But this is something I've been doing for my entire life. So I will try to make all these videos on American college entrance exams and college applications and how to get into the schools that you guys want to get into. But today, we're going to talk about early decisions and early actions and rolling admissions. You ready? Let's do this. Okay, so what is early decision and what is early action? Let's do that first. Early decision plans are binding. Binding means a student who is accepted as an ED applicant must attend that college. You have to go. Early action plans are non-binding. So it basically means students receive an early response to their application but do not have to commit to that college until normal reply date of May 1st. So decision binding, you have to go. Action, you take the offer, you wait until May 1st, so you don't have to go. You could still make your decision in May. But both action and decision are normally, their due date is November 1st, okay? Some schools have earlier deadline, like October 15th. Some schools have November 2nd, but generally speaking, November 1st it is. If you decide to apply for early decision, okay, there are 3 people who needs to sign the contract, sort of like an agreement form. First, your school counselor has to agree that you are applying to that college. If you get in, you're gonna go. Second, your parents, one of your parents needs to sign the thing saying the same. And third, yourself has to sign the agreement form. So 3 parties sign the agreement form and then decision it is. Action schools, you don't have anything like that. You just apply. Okay, about 450, College Board says about 450 colleges have early decision or early action plans. Other schools, they don't do anything like that. They only have one deadline. Some colleges offer non-binding option called single choice early action. Schools like Harvard, Stanford, MIT, Princeton, these schools, they have action plans, but they call it single choice. So you can only apply to that one particular school, nowhere else. But if you get accepted, you don't have to commit. It's not a binding plan, so you don't have to go. But, those schools, you can only apply to our school, one school. Okay, so who should apply early, right? Doesn't matter if it's decision or action, who should apply early? If you have met all these criteria shown here, you could be a strong candidate for early round. Basically, you have to have your test scores ready. You have to have a strong GPA. That is the most important. You got to have a strong recommendations letters. And most importantly, you have to fill out all of the applications and essays best way you can by sometime in October, and you could apply early round schools. Now, these are the things that you should not do when you're applying for early round schools. Ready? Now, you didn't do enough research, you don't know what the heck's going on, but you just want to apply just to get it out of the way so that you will have an easier life after October. And that's not going to work. And there are some students who apply early round schools just because their friends are applying. Those friends, they probably know what the heck's going on. You don't. You could wait until everything is ready, buy some more time to do a better job and apply in regular round in December. Lastly, if you don't have a strong GPA, most likely you are not going to get accepted to early decision schools, probably early action schools, no. So you want to wait until your senior semester. First, senior year semester scores come out in January or December. Attach that to the application, show that to the colleges. So thus, you want to apply in January. But here's one thing you should watch out for, right? Does applying early increase the chance of acceptance? I have to say yes to that. That's why a lot of students want to aim for October round application. Plan out things in advance so that you could at least give it a shot in October. If you don't have information, if you're unprepared and you have no clue and you just miss out this opportunity. If you look at the statistics, early round acceptance rates are a lot higher than regular round acceptance. For example, Harvard, early decision acceptance are about 10 to 20%. Now, it goes down to about 2 to 3% in regular round. All the other Ivy Leagues are the same. Just keep that in mind. Also, there are some colleges that do early decision 2s. What the heck is the ED2? Happens in regular rounds. Some schools has an early decision 1, early decision 2, and at the same time when they're doing early decision 2, they also have a regular decision. So, you could do another round of early decision binding plan. Basically, again, it means if I get in now, I will definitely go to your school, sort of a deal. If you get in, you have to go. Now, if you do that, schools like NYU does that. Now, if you apply to NYU in January with the ED2 plan and you get accepted in February, you have to go to that school. Now, besides early decision and early action, there's something else called the rolling admissions. Now, rolling basically means you can apply whenever you want. Whenever the application season begins in August or September, you can apply as early as August. What happens is when you apply, about 6 weeks later, you're going to hear back from that college. 6 weeks. So you apply today, 6 weeks later, they will let you know whether or not you're accepted or rejected. Do you get that? Now, some schools don't have decision action, no early, no nothing, but rolling admissions. So rolling means they accept the application all throughout the year. But you have more advantage if you apply early. So if there are a college that you are thinking about going to, but they have rolling admissions, you probably want to prepare early enough and then apply in August or September and October at the latest. Here's another situation you have to watch out for. If you get accepted to a decision school, then they will say, okay, congratulations, you are accepted here, but it's binding plan, you have to come to our school. What happens is in that same letter, they're going to say, if you have applied to other colleges, you have to cancel those applications, withdraw, and you should not apply to anywhere else. You cannot go to anywhere else. And your school guidance teacher, if you heard back from decision school and you're accepted, he or she will ask you to cancel all the applications so that your friends, other senior kids in your school, can get accepted to those schools. That's what's going to happen if you get accepted to a decision school. You have to go to that one school. You're not going to go to the other schools. So withdraw all these applications you have already applied. But guys, do not wait until you hear back from a decision school to start working on other college applications. It's going to be too late. If you think about it, you hear back from a decision school around mid-December, December 15, let's say, and then you get rejected or you got deferred, then you only have 2 more weeks to prepare all these regular round school applications. It's just time-wise, it's just not possible. So you should have all your package, all your application ready sometime in early December. And then if you hear back from a decision school, you get accepted, you just throw them away. I mean, there's no better way to do it. If you don't get accepted, then you have stuff ready. And then that's safer. That's a smarter way to deal with the situation. Alright, I hope this video was helpful today. If you have some questions, please leave a comment. I tend to check all the comments and answer as many questions as possible. So please do that. And thank you for watching this video until the end. And I will study a little more. And I will see you next time. Study hard, play hard, be nice to your friends, be smooth. Always. See you next time. Bye-bye.